What's up, guys? I'm sad to say that I will miss you today as I adventure off into jury duty world. I'm bringing this video because sadly we have to learn some more stuff, and I just figured I'd give you some sort of crash course, some definitions today, and yeah, we're gonna do a warm up, all that good stuff. And I thought it would be nice that you'd see my ugly face. But if you don't want to see my ugly face, then don't watch the video, just listen, and you can hear my ugly voice. So, I gave you guys a worksheet yesterday on angle, side, side, and there's another one, you're probably yelling at me what it is. Anyways, thank you, side, angle, side, that's what it was. I heard you guys in my head. So, that worksheet was due today, and it's still due today. So, I'd like you guys to put it on the Chromebook, okay, which the Chromebook should be kind of right there, okay. So go put it on the Chromebook right now. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. As you're doing that, you might want to pull out your piece of paper for your warm-up, because we're going to do a warm-up today, and I'm going to show you guys, the warm-up. I'm not going to do the warm-up itself. I'll redo it on Friday if we need to go over it, but I think you guys can muster it up on your own. I'm pretty sure of you. Once everyone turns in their stuff, in second period I want you to collect them and turn them into the sub for me, please. Thank you. In third period, Alicia, I want you to collect them and turn them into the sub. And in sixth period, Zoe, I want you to collect them and turn them into the sub. If that person is not in the classroom at the moment and I called their name, okay, hire yourself. Someone step up, please. Lupe in sixth period, that's cool. Whoever it is, I just need someone else. Please collect those after everyone's done putting them on the Chromebook and turn them into the sub for me. And Mr. and Mrs. Sub, whoever you may be, there should be some paper clips or binder clips in my front desk, small desk, the drawer. If you don't mind paper clipping them together and keeping the class separate, that'd be awesome. Just leave them on my desk, I'll take care of them. Alright, I'll give you guys another 30 more seconds, and then we'll come back to attention, and I'll give you guys the warm-up. Alright, so the warm-up today, it will pop up on the video in just a second on the board, but I'm going to read it out loud for you guys, and then you guys need to start on it. You do need protractors, so go ahead and grab those now, or after. Actually, let me explain it, then grab them so you can hear me. I will pop it up for a few minutes, and I'll give you about 5 minutes to do it. Probably like 4, but we'll see. Depends how I feel. And you guys are going to draw one line. It's going to be 4.5 centimeters. Okay, and you're going to label it IW. So you want to label it IW. And then from angle I, from point I, you're going to create an angle, a 45-degree angle with your protractor. Then you're going to, at point W, you're going to create a 65-degree angle. Okay, and you're going to extend those angles out. So they should extend out like this. Okay, so you have your line right here, I and W. They'll extend out like this, and you'll cross at some point. At that intersection point, you're going to label a point, and you're going to label it point A. And that is, guess what? That's your triangle AIW. Okay? So once you're done with that, I want you to compare it to your partner, and I want you to see what you notice. Okay? I'll give you guys 5 minutes, and we'll come back. Alright, so, did you guys notice anything interesting? Anything at all? Did you notice that the triangles are probably the same? Yeah, you probably figured that out, especially with what we learned in the past few days. But yeah, they're the same. So if you compare with any other neighbor, you're going to notice that if you have two angles and a side, so you have an angle, a side, and an angle, so a side between those angles, okay, you're going to have a congruent triangle if they're the same. So if those two angles and a side are congruent with another two angles and a side in the center between those angles, they're going to be congruent triangles. So, guess what? You get to have some vocab. So that leads us to our awesome vocab. So why don't you guys pull out your vocab? Okay, I'll give you about 30 seconds to do that. And I'll pop up this vocab words. And don't panic if you miss stuff or if you get caught up with talking with your neighbor, because I know you're really good at doing that. You guys can look up this video, and I'll do that at the end, but you'll have to look it up at the end once I give you the title and all that good stuff. But you need to be paying attention as closely as possible, and people should stop talking. If you're going to talk, just leave the class. Never come back ever again. Just kidding. Alright, so vocab, first vocab word. We have an angle, side, angle, so ASA, conjecture, congruent conjecture. So if two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Let me read that again. If two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So an angle, side, angle, that side has to be between the angle. or just the two angles. Just like side, angle, side, that angle has to be between the two sides. So it has to be side, angle, side. This is angle, side, angle. Okay? Alright, so you guys should have written that down. The next one, alright, we won't take the time to prove it, but we will just kind of jump into it. We have another fancy one. It's side, angle, angle. And this one is the side angle congruence conjecture. Two angles and a non-included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding angles, and side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Let's look at this. We got angle, side, angle, triangle. These two triangles. We got A, B, C, and we got X, Y, Z. Now we notice that angle A and angle X are congruent with each other. Okay, so we can write that out. We can also write that angle B is congruent with angle Y. So let's write that out. Okay. And then the side in between those, so that's angle or side AB, is congruent with side XY. Okay, so that's our side and angle on our side. Okay, so what is our triangles that are congruent? You're probably yelling out. I hope you are. You guys are really good at doing that. So we got angle. We have a triangle. We could do CAB is congruent with ZXY, or a triangle ABC is congruent to XYZ. Okay, whatever that, either or are correct. There's another one we could do, but you can figure it out on your own. I believe in you. So those are our two triangles. So we can write that as a congruent statement. Okay. Now we have side, angle, angle, right? So we have the side AC that is congruent with DF. Okay. Then we have angle C. What is that congruent with? You said angle F. You're correct. Then we have one more angle, right? What's that angle? Angle B. Okay. And what is that congruent with? Yep, angle E. So then we have angle E is congruent with B, angle F is congruent with C, angle A or side AC is congruent with DF. So what's our congruent triangle? If we were gonna say ACB, okay, what triangle? If triangle ACB is congruent to another triangle, what triangle is that? How would we state that? We'd say that ACB is congruent with what? DFE. Yep, that's correct. You said DFE, you were correct. Okay? Alright, and those are your two conjectures today that we learned. I know it's kind of a brief session. Again, you can look at this video and look at the definitions and rewrite them. Now, you guys, I need you to work on some classwork today. And if you finish that classwork, that's awesome. I would work on that. I will write that out for you. In just a second, it will pop to the screen, and I'm going to have the sub write it out for you guys on the board. Also, if you did not complete the worksheet from yesterday, work on the worksheet, turn in it today. If you did not finish the classwork, the bookwork yesterday, work on that first. So yesterday's bookwork was 228, 1 through 8. Today's, or 1 through 10, I think I did. 1 through 10, it should be 1 through 10. If it's not 1 through 10, it's 1 through 10 now. Sorry. And today's bookwork is 235, 1 through 8. So 228, 1 through 10, 235, 1 through 8. So those should be your goal today. Okay? And if you have any questions, hold on to them. Should see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and if you need the notes or you need to see this video again, I'm going to label the title. Title is going to be Vassar dash Geometry ASA slash side A or SAA. So again, the title is Vassar dash Geometry ASA slash SAA. And have a great Thursday, and hopefully we'll see each other on Friday. Bye.